Emile Smith Rowe is one of Arsenal's most promising young talents, and when Arsenal made a bold move by giving him the number 10 jersey in the summer, it sparked a lot of interest in the young Englishman, especially from rival fans. If Arsenal deemed him fit to be heir to the great Ozil's throne, then he might really be something. Anyway, so far this season, the boy has been showing why Arsenal tried against all odds to keep him at the Emirates. If you've been watching Arsenal games, you definitely know Emile Smith Rowe, because he's fast becoming a staple. But today, in this video, we will be telling you 10 things you probably didn't know about the 21-year-old. Let's get to it. 1. He is from a footballing family. Emile was lucky to be born into a footballing family, and to be honest, that is one of the reasons he's only 21 and already playing at the top level. He started playing football at such a young age, and his family was so supportive that when little Emile signed a contract with Arsenal, his entire family moved to North London with him, and they would go and watch nearly all his games when he was still an academy boy. His cousin, Dean Smith Rowe, also plays football. Dean has a contract with Belgian club Genk. Number 2, his nickname is Emzinho. When he was growing up and still playing amateur football, Emile was very often called Emzinho. And he was given that nickname because of his flair and how good he was on the ball. You know, sort of in that Brazilian way, hence the Zinho. Anyway, that nickname seems to have been fading since he went pro. If he's not being called his actual name, fans and the media tend to call him by his initials, ESR. Number 3, he didn't go to secondary school. Emile Smith Rowe, just like many football stars who started out very young, did not go through normal formal education. He started playing football at a very young age, and when his parents noticed how talented he was, they didn't bother sending him to school. Instead, he was enrolled in a football academy. At the tender age of 10, Emile had already been picked up by Arsenal's Heir Academy. His parents did not even think twice about it when this offer came up. They immediately packed their bags and left South London for North London because of their last child, and the rest, as they say, is history. Number 4, he already holds a number of records for Arsenal. This lad is only 21 years old, and he already holds quite a number of records for his football club. He is the first player born in the 2000s to make an appearance for Arsenal. He is Arsenal's youngest goal scorer in a competitive game since Chamberlain in 2011. He is the first player born after the year 2000 to score for Arsenal. And although this is not a record, it's also important to state that earlier this year, he inspired Arsenal to their first win over London rivals Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge in nearly a decade. He scored the only goal in that game, and with that, sealed Arsenal's first league double over Chelsea since 2004. Basically, ESR is a superstar and an absolute gem for the Gunners. Number 5, he loves video games. Like many young London footballers, Emile Smith Rowe is obsessed with video games. When he's not on the pitch or at training, the Arsenal number 10 is probably somewhere playing video games with his boys. Wait a minute, seems like you've been enjoying this video so far, so why not slap a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Done? Okay? Okay, let's now get back to the video. Number 6, he is a fashion killer. Emzinho loves fashion and is obviously very interested in looking good. He maybe is not as big a fashionista as his former teammate Hector Bellerin, but the 21-year-old surely dresses to kill when he wants to. Just go through his social media. When he isn't in a jersey or a training kit, he's slaying it in a drop-dead outfit. We would love to see him dabble into more modelling later on in his career. Many footballers are doing it these days, you know. Number 7, he has played in every level of England's youth system. Emile Smith Rowe is one of the few players to have gone through virtually every level of England's youth system. He started out playing for the under-16s, and he's gone on to play with the under-17s, under-18s, under-19s, under-20s, and is now with the under-21s. But with the excellent performances he's been putting up consistently in the Arsenal shirt, you get the feeling that he'll be getting that call to the senior team really soon. Number 8. Guess his biggest inspiration. ESR's style of play has been likened to many legendary midfielders, including Bruno Fernandes and Frank Lampard. As a matter of fact, the media has sometimes referred to him as the Croydon De Bruyne, but this one is both because the two players apparently look alike and play in similar ways. However, when asked in an interview, Smith Rowe revealed that his biggest inspiration is his father. It's really great to see how much the young lad looks up to his father. He talked about how much sacrifice his father and frankly the rest of his family have made for him, and how much he's still indebted to them. Number 9. He once missed a game because, wait for it, he overslept. When he was still playing for Arsenal's under-23 side, ESR once missed a game because he overslept. Unfortunately, his team ended up losing that game, and being their best player at the time, you get a feeling that if he was there, he could have done something to salvage the game. Anyway, his teammates weren't so mad at him and they just made jokes about the whole incident and moved on from it. Number 10. If he wasn't playing football, what would he be doing? Perhaps he would have been a tennis player. Just like Arsenal legend Robin van Persie, ESR is really good at tennis. He's definitely not as good as pro tennis players, neither does he play tennis as well as he plays football, but the boy is good at the sport. In his days at the Arsenal under-23 academy, he was very obviously the best tennis player, and he was always being hailed for that. Well, there you have it, 10 things you probably didn't know about Emile Smith Rowe. Did you enjoy this video? Yes? Then please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Catch you in the next one. Bye!